Okay, so here we're going to see is the LakeSide bloomers. They are out. It's gonna be a quick little vid for this, and I'm going to show you the bloomers that have bloomed up here at LakeSide Park. Then if I do, let's get those listeners with me and let's go. And here we are. Over here, we're going to start from right down over there and work our way into this direction. Getting all of this. We'll walk through here. And right through here. Now we'll go look at the flower areas from over here. We'll check out what each one is a little bit. We'll go in behind over there, and then we'll go over here. So we're gonna back up. We'll start from over here and get this. Don't know if you can see a butterfly, but I see a butterfly flying by. Okay, so let's pay attention to one side first to make our way just down over there. So we're going to is take it this way, and we'll check out the limits here of LakeSide Park. The rest of LakeSide, I'll take a look at that before we go there. There's the beach over there, the sand, and there's a beautiful right there, the tree, and the readout from over here. As you can see, this way from over here. So what we're going to do here is here where the tree is, and now let's go view these bloomers here at LakeSide Park. Let's get this tree in. Looks very nice. That's how it looks. I do like the view of this tree. It overlooks where the flowers are. So now we'll hit over here where these flowers here. They look very, very nice and beautiful, and very nice and pretty too. Also take a look over here. The bloomers are out already over here. Looks pretty nice, very summer-like. Some of these flowers look like spring, and especially the spring-like you can see just right there. Look at some spring-like flowers in the midst of summer flowers seen here. Right there. Let's get the pathway in so you can see that too. And the orange bridge. We'll get that view. Okay, we're going to we'll work around here, and we'll take a look over here, and then we'll work our way around and go into this circle and get behind over there. Okay, I'm going to work over here, work away from over here. We're going into this direction. So ground level first. See that? Okay. And you can see a nice row of flowers here. We got some very beautiful ones and pretty ones within a midst of spring-like ones and summer all together, including what you'll see the ones I'm over here. So these look more like spring, and these more look like summer colors right there. We'll keep on walking here, and we'll get up here. Not much going over here. We only got some flowers over there, just not over here. But we'll keep walking. I see some flowers way up there. Very beautiful they look from over here. And yeah, for other adventures, don't know yet until I like do some walking and looking around over here and seeing what we have not seen before. But we didn't have seen the bloomers over here. So I was taking today to take a look at the bloomers of LakeSide Park. And if we can find a spot over here that we'll be touring to, I'll put that on the list and I will keep you posted. Anyways, let's keep on walking over here so I can see more of the flowers. We got some more over here, just behind me. You see some are developing over here. So keeping tabs with the bloomers. I did say we were going to come down over here and take a look at the bloomers of LakeSide Park. So here we are today. Oh, we got a butterfly. Hope you managed to see that flying by. We got some flowers up there. Let's take a look at that. The most epic ones, even more beautiful, are the ones up in Vancouver, BC. Are the most epic ones. But the most beautiful ones are at the other sites that we've seen from before, which was Jarrow Park and the ones at Cottonwood Falls. Now, I haven't seen them yet, the ones at Cottonwood Falls, so that might be one that we'll go and take a look at for the bloomers of summer as well too. And we might get a mix of the two of like spring and summer, because the first ones are of summer and then secondary is the summer summer ones. Anyways, let's stand up and let's go view this spot over here. We'll take a round and then we'll see the flowers from behind over in this direction. See here, yeah, I'm just pointing at. We'll work our way to over there in just a few moments. Over here. You see some flowers over here. And we will see some more. Just we've got one up there. That was zoom. Up there. We'll go behind and get that view too. If you see how far we got is I'll show you it's in a few seconds here. So I'll get these flowers here so you can see that right here. If you take a look up over here, if you look up afar, they have their set up right there. But for today, I'm not gonna go and see up there. We're just gonna stay focused over here where the flowers are only. Right here. We'll get this side here. Get this. Over here. We'll get this side. It looks very beautiful. I love how they all look. And then we get to over here. We see some flowers over here. It's going to get shadier over here because the sun is being blocked by that tree. Seeing this right there. We'll get these flowers here too. Again, we'll get a mix of spring flowers and some summer flowers in the mix. Especially one from over there. And those over there. We'll get that over here. We'll get this view. Getting these. There. And then we'll just work our way up to over here. I'll get my shadow out of the way. One thing I gotta say about flowers is that they are basically magical. So yes, I consider that flowers that are of many colors are magical, and some have magical properties as well too. That's why flowers have been so great found in not just in like fantasy films and other but things that are whimsical and have a magical background and are probably used for some earth magic. Take a look at these beauties over here. Well, take a look down over there too. But they're looking down into a circle from over here. I'll put the lens around so you can see these behind me. Right here. I do like this view. Again, it looks like some of these flowers may have came from the magical times of like either Middle Earth or other enchanted like magical films. And for the Reese of the Rings, we had some flowers in there too, making it very enchanted like. I consider flowers to be enchanting besides as magical as well too. Anyways, let's keep on looking here and view these flowers as we walk down to over here too. You can see the statue behind me from over there too, which is something that looks pretty amazing and pretty epic. Seeing that statue over here just before coming over here to see the flower beds, which are just like over here, even the ones from like up over here. So this statue way right there, that's behind the statue. We'll take a look at that in a moment here, but let's get this view here. You can see it's like almost like a bushy evergreen tree seen here. Right there. And then now we're gonna work our way down over here, and we'll get this. We'll go in behind over here, and work our way from over there, and view over here next. You can see some flowers right there too. Got lots of great footage of this too. If you want to see a shady spot, I'll show you. Tucked into over here, we got is a shady spot. Just right over here too. Again, I can definitely sense and feel like something magical took place over here at one point. That's from where I'm standing here. We'll do nice panorama around over here so you can see that. And what I want to do is look through these trees to get this view. It's a pretty interesting view. We'll work our way down over here, so I think we can get this. And I'll zoom down here, so we could take a look over there. It's a pretty interesting view. So it's a pretty interesting view looking at that statue from up over here, where the shady spot is, which is what you'll see behind me over here. Nice and shady, and definitely feels nice and cool, especially on a hot day like today, as well too. So that's pretty much it for this vid. It's gonna be like a little short vid. And if there's any adventure, I will let you know. And I'll keep looking for a spot that we can adventure to. But for today's adventure, is just looking at the bloomers of LakeSide Park, which is what this is. Anyways, we're going to take a look at this flower bed and work our way down to over here, down to over there, and we'll see some other area like spots too. So come follow me. I'll take you through this bit over here, and then work our way from over here. So we got this. From here. We'll get this. We've got some interesting looking ones over here too. They're not they're a flower of some kind. I've never seen these kind of flowers before here. They look pretty interesting, whatever they are. A lot different from the ones that we've seen from before here. Okay, we're going to go from here. We'll take a look at this. Now I'm going to walk backwards a little bit too. A little bit here. And then over here. We got some flowers like from over here. We'll backtrack and we'll get these. White like flowers of some kind here. And then we will get these as well too. We'll get these as well too. We're just coming out of the circle. We'll actually get this in a bit. We'll just go from there. I'll go from ground level, so you can see ground level shot here. Getting all these flowers here. All that. There. And then we'll just go from over here and we'll get these. What's over here? I'm going to actually take a picture of these. I do love seeing flowers. I'll try to get a nice good view here. There we go. There. I do love seeing these flowers over here. We'll also take a little walk here. It's not too far. We're going to take a look at let's look at the shady spots. Let's look behind here. We'll take a look over here. I don't want to see over here. Nothing much to see here, but there's this interesting looking tree. See this right there. That's about it then. Besides, as the blimmers, right? You can see just right over here. If you want to see the tram car, it is out now and running. You see that? That's what the orange was. So we got the tram car. Let's take a look at the blimmers over here too. I'll get the whole view somewhat, despite as in over here. Let's get the mountains in there. I do like that view. Oh, an amazing view. I love that the mountains and the trees and the blimmers of spring and summer put together. Hope you can see that well. I'll zoom in so you can see them. I'll take a picture of that too. Very beautiful. I love how it looks this way here. Definitely a breathtaking view, especially if we get through these leaves right here. Very magical, adventurous like. I'll show you what I was seeing. This. That's what I was getting. I actually went through these leaves right there. Closest to where the flowers are. It looks very tropical like. Despite the looks of it though. Well, but I do love this view of the leaves. The leaves are waving. I'll take a picture of that. I'll back up here and get some more. Great pictures of the leaves. I'll try to get the mountains in. If I can, with the leaves and the flowers. There we go. That would get a little bit of contrast to it. Let's keep on walking. We got a bird hopping on the grass there. I think that's a robin. Yeah, it's a robin. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got a robin on camera. My first time actually capturing a... So I'll give you... I'll do you like time for that one. So we just got a robin. Usually you see crows. I get crows. But in this case, I just got a robin. Filmed on camera. Isn't that cool? And I love how they sing too. Take a look at the beach view. I love this view. Beach view. The trees. I love this view. In fact, if my driver wasn't down here looking at that, the boats, I guess now's the time I'll go over there and find out for myself. And then I'll let him know on how much they are to rent one, as I'm right close to it. So we'll go there and I'll ask how much it is to rent a boat. Then I'll let my driver know from there. Where exactly it is? Just up there. So yeah, I just popped in to check out what the cost was for to rent. Now I know. So that means I'll relay that to my driver and let him know how much it is to rent for a boat. So that means we'll get our boating adventure on the go. So I'll give you the like thumb for that one. You can see now, here's an update of over here. Once this was bare. It's a good thing actually we came over here because these boats over here now are on these things. Once these were empty and now they're full. If you want to see a sunken ship, look over there. Let's take a look at that too. Now that we're walking down here. So a sunken ship, this way comes. So something you don't see every day. Well, we make our way over there and I'll show you on, I would say like a half sunken ship. So I guess looks like we have some pretty cool things to see. So we got is the flowers, and now a sunken ship here at Lakeside Park. Oh, Lakeside Beach Park. You can see way over there. It's a sunken ship. So you can take a look. We can't go too far. I could just only get up to the water line up over here. That's about it. You can see the water line, but I could take a look over there. You see is that half sunken ship. Or boat, I should say. Ship boat. I would like to swim over there and take a look in the inside. Maybe when I come over here next time. If I can make my way over there, I'll probably get a chance to film in the inside of that. But I'll have to protect my phone though. I have something I can have to protect my phone to go under the water with already, so I could maybe do that. I'll just have to figure out what day and if this ship boat is over here. But yeah, there's the abandoned sunken ship boat. Which is just right there. I can zoom in again one last time. Right there. So yeah, it's a ship boat. You can tell. I was right, it's a ship boat. That's all I can say. Right there. I gotta get into the shade quickly here though. So let's make our way up to the shade. Now that we've seen that, let's go up and get some shade. I said about my water bottle. I have it in the car. So I have my water bottle on me. So I'm gonna try and maybe do this some kind of a little bit quickly here. But yeah, I can see is boats over here. Not like before, we didn't see any boats over here until now. So it's kind of like I wouldn't say a look back, but look at some of the things that kind of changed. So including these boats right there. So these boats went up until probably when the boat place opened. So I'm going to relay that message with my driver, letting him know how much it is to rent a boat up here. So yeah. So here. So there's the boats. There's someone at the thing there. I'll take a look from over here too. Someone's already at that, taking a look at that sunken boat. Here at Lakeside Park. So this kind of turned into our adventure for today. But we're gonna try to do my research and see what spots around here that still need to be discovered. And if so, I'll write that down. And we'll go and make that happen. Okay, knowing that the boaters are boating a bit away, we will go to look through these trees and see that sunken ship boat through these trees. So through these trees, you can see the ship boat right there. As we went all the way, it's taken on lots of water. It has not went down into the lake completely. It's still standing, but there's a lot of water in the inside, as you can see right there. Isn't that something that you don't see every day? It's an interesting find.
Or do one thing in the beginning that
There, I'm gonna have to take a picture of that to document it. So I took a picture of that to document what I found. So now after taking a picture of that now, for our day round trip, that will be sometime in July, but I will let you know on the date when I find out about our 3.5 day round trip. But yeah, that's all pretty much I could say for now on that. And for the places, well, I'll leave that as a surprise as well too. But I'm so happy to find out what exactly it is to rent a boat here. It's like $20, and that's it. So it's affordable, which is pretty good too. So I'm gonna drive and we'll get that boating adventure on the go. Destination, I think, to the new ferry. But I'll let you know more of that info when the time comes. On community post, either on WalkVlogs or during a trip vid. What's happening to the trip vid now? Well, we're gonna be starting on Friday, the 6th installment. I had to finish off what I'm doing, and we'll get onto it tomorrow, as is. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and we'll get around to the 6th installment in the spring and summer trip vids. And then as soon as we hit in July, we'll switch up things to the Canadian summer fun time trip vids, soon to come, so please stay tuned for that. We'll take a look down here too and get the nice view. We got our, you can see over here, we got our 3 benches. 1, 2, and 3, where that tree is right there. Let's get this. And then let's go from here. And then we'll get these. Where these two are here, viewing the mountain view. I do love the looks of this. Looks very nice. Seeing these. I'm gonna ask you guys this and take a picture of that inner rock right there, and these two, and the mountains and the lake too. We'll get the whole view in from here as well too. I'll try to position the camera so I could get all of them in. There. I'll back up. So we can get the full view. Kind of zoom in so I can kind of tighten up the picture a little bit here. I'll take a couple of good shots of this. Not so great for a picture, but what I took before was pretty scenic. Let's put it that way too. So that we just saw that. Believe pretty soon it'll be time to head on back. So that's pretty much it for this vid. We'll also take a little look at that readout there as well too. What does it read? Let's try and get the date. Oh yes, but that's Streetcar 23. But what dates? Let's see what dates it reads. 1949, as one date right there. The other date on here is 1996. The date there reads there. And then we got 1956 and to 1957. So I just read off just a few dates. So if you come over here, you can take a look at the full readout. It's not too far from where I was walking down from here. And it's just right there. I'm gonna stop right here because I see something that we have not seen yet before. Just behind it over here. There's something about the streetcar that we have not yet seen just behind here. I did not see it till now. So let's take a little look and see what this reads. Right behind over here. So I say for please, as now we read what you'll see over here. Just behind, this is the Walt Laurie Museum. We haven't even seen this until now. So let's make use of this time and take a look at that before we carry on. You see a tree here. I do like getting some tree. You can see a shadow of a tree. What tree? It belongs to that tree right there. The shadow of those trees. Okay, so from here. Right up there, it says NETS Museum. And it even says right there, Ride at Nelson Streetcar. Do not know what that actually stands for. But it is a museum. There's, on the plaque it reads here, Ride at Nelson Streetcar. I believe the fee to get on for it is, I think, about $1 or $2. And then on Canada Day, it is free. That's all much that I know about it as well, too. But yeah, so that's all the time we have today. We first looked at the bloomers of LakeSide Park, and then we kind of did like a slight walk vlog a bit, and saw some other spots we probably haven't seen a little bit there, let alone seeing things that kind of like caught our eye, especially that half sunken shipboat. That's something that you don't see every day. So we got that in here as well too, and got my slight walk vlog in. Besides, as some kind of adventure for today. For the next time, we will get an adventure. I'll make sure of it. I'll find an area, hopefully around here. It is really hard actually looking for areas here in Nelson to adventure to. So I might have to like maybe get a little bit of help in getting out so we can like do some more adventures and adventuring off in other directions instead of just being in Nelson all the time. You know, something new for a change. So hopefully get someone to help with that, and then head out for more adventures. But we can do what we can here in Nelson, and if we do get an adventure or someone to like be a driver for a day, it'd be great. And then we can just adventure off to other spots around here. I might maybe I'll put the word out and see if or if I want to then we can head out to where we need to go. Because I do have a list that I do have. And, but yeah, we can only do what we can here in Nelson. But, for like, out spots, well, then I'm going to have to like figure on how the heck are we going to get out over there. Well, let me see what I could do about that first. That is getting like either like my name out and some stuff like that, and we get there, because as is I don't drive, so that's one thing. But we can only get what we can get over here. That's about it. But no matter what, we'll still look for an adventure no matter what, and do what we can to adventure, like maybe spots around here that we have not yet seen, or tucked away area spots that we have not yet discovered that we can do over here. But for other spots, well, that's going to depend if I can find, like, say, a driver to head out into those directions as well too. But main thing is that no matter what, we'll still get an adventure in, no matter what. So, anyways, that's it for this vid. Hope you enjoyed this one here too. It's kind of like a mix of various things. We started off with the bloomers, and then we bloomed off into other areas and saw some things that we have not yet seen, or that came out of the blue. And so glad that I came here, because I actually asked the lady over there how much it was for renting a boat. So I'm happy at least I came down here to ask, and now I know. Now I'll just relay that with my driver over here. Anyways, that's it. I'll see you all back for more Master Trip vids and adventure vids when we get an adventure all lined up. So host, race, peace, with love and blessings. Namaste. And I'll see you on Friday for our 6th installment. Once we are done, we'll only have 3 videos left, because we're going up to 9. And then we will flip to the Canadian Summer Fun Time Trip vids. Now let's bring this video to a wrapping close. Viewing a nice, beautiful scenery, that is, to make a very epic scene for the ending part of this video. We will do this for the ending part, right here, viewing the dock into the water and the mountains afar. Let me zoom down